tight schedule today, so like I'm saying, we probably should just hammer some deads and go from there. What's my lifts looking? Like trash. Nothing special. It's okay though. It's alright. She would have gotten away with it too, yeah. Solved the mystery of the possessed speaker. That was funny. But yeah, I guess we'll just do some deadlifts and kind of see where we're at. Hopefully we can get the feeling good. I've been feeling real just tad this week. Playing 3C, yep, indeed. Of course. I think that'll probably be the focus for the next little while is pre-patch. So I'm thinking. Thanks, Tad. Appreciate it, man. Got to get warmed up today. Ever think about doing long races? Like doing endurance training instead of bodybuilding? That's actually the opposite direction I went. I used to do endurance training, and now I'm more into bodybuilding. We'll see. 5 grams of creatine's fine. Wow, that's like my main content. The gym stuff I just do it because I think it's fun. People actually want to watch me play WoW. That's like the main thing. That's how I sort of built most of my content creation through is World of Warcraft. Kind of funny, huh? What do I want to do with this thing? Let's move this guy somewhere else. But yeah, if you follow me on like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, you'll see the WoW stuff. If that's what you're into, definitely be sure to diversify your following in terms of following me on different platforms. But yeah, man. I'm a like 20-time plus gladiator, multi-rank 1 warrior. Wow, that's my jam. What kind of compound leg movements can you do with dumbbells alone? Anything. Like, that's one of your questions, no offense, where I want you to apply your creativity and your intellect to that question. And you tell me, because I don't really see a whole lot of limitations, right? Oh, hey man, that's so sweet. Don't have time? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we've added to it little by little. I mean, like the main chunk of it came in at first, right? Like the rack, and the dumbbells and stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Exclamation mark creatine is fine. You can type that in the chat. You just take 1 scoop a day and you're good to go. It helps on a cellular level with your cells producing ATP, as far as I understand. And the ATP is kind of what allows your muscle or allows your cells to feed your muscles to spark contraction. Might just make you have a little teeny bit more strength, a little teeny bit more endurance, just by giving you something that you need, basically. And then you use that little bit of strength and endurance to build muscle and get stronger over time. Slowly. Just giving you a little more of something you already sort of produce on your own, but probably don't produce quite enough of. Just making sure you have enough. It's like a multivitamin. But it's like specifically good for performance, like athletic stuff, because it has to do with muscle contraction, but it's good for like your brain and stuff too. Like I think some of those like cognitive enhancer supplements will also put creatine in there. Just good stuff. Everything feels so heavy and everything hurt more doing a push day yesterday. It happens, yeah. I don't usually stop, but yeah, you definitely can feel like heavy today. Like if you didn't sleep well or if you didn't eat enough, or if you're working really hard. Especially if you're in a deficit, like I'm saying, that's tough. Definitely high for TBC. Definitely. Gotta work out. I got a short meeting at 10, and then TBC it up. Yup. I think that performing normal movements will help your posture. Yeah. Did you come up with any leg movements you can do with dumbbells? Nice deficit? Yeah, make sure you're not in too much of a deficit either, right? Yeah. Make sure you do that. And eat nothing but chicken and rice for the past 4 months. I'm starting to worry that 15 grams of fat per day is way too low. It is. It should probably be closer to 60. Yep. Maybe Sonny I think that's about right. Sonny's not a real big guy. He's just super aesthetic and shredded. He's not a real big dude. Not saying he's not jacked. I'm just saying he's not He keeps it pretty tight. He keeps it pretty lean. He's pretty lean. I think right there he might actually be not quite as lean as he currently is. Yeah. That might be why he doesn't look quite as like muscular, because he's just not quite as lean. But he likes to keep it sharp, like, you know, Vegeta style. Not real big. Likes to have like the sort of functional fitness, I think, too. Likes to be a little lighter on his feet, which I absolutely respect. Woo! Just deficit CT. That's just how it is. You just gotta get lean enough. Just gotta get lean enough. Weigh about 213 right now. About 213 going on the way down slowly. But yeah, 50 grams fat is way too low. If you're eating nothing but chicken and rice, I'd add some veggies and fat to that. It'd be good. Well, there you go, Sean. What are you asking me for, right? What are you asking me for? You got 10 exercises right there. What you asking me for? That's what I thought. Oh man, legs are still a little tight from doing the squats the other day. Damn, you're all done with the workout, Quinn. Way to work. I guess I'm in here really late though, huh? I'll try to do those. We'll see. What's up, Bruner? Yeah, can't target areas to lose fat, but you just keep losing fat, it'll come off everywhere eventually. Even your face. That's how it goes. Even your face. Oh. Wake up and warm up a little bit here. Oh, sorry, dudes. Oh, darn. Good chick just watching? How about that? Hopefully it helps. Not as easy as that. Gotta do a little bit of work too. Oh, calves a little tight. Oh. Whew. All right. Man. Oh, they want to take a picture of you doing stuff? Oh, instead of just like, you know, looking cool with your arms crossed and stuff? That sucks though. Action shots. Intense. Hit him with the most muscular of them. Get them and traps pumping. It's really important. You don't need oxygen. Oxygen is a crutch. Oh. What kind of training scared you? Oh. Oh, you think you strain your knee with yoke carries? Ah. Ah. Bummer. Oof. Yeah, all kind of weirdness can happen with that, huh? All kinds of weirdness. Dang. Dang. I might think about doing like farmers walks at some point. That might be kind of cool. Because we're gonna have some nice turf on our side yard here. Maybe I'll pop, then I get like another USB extension cord and just like drag a webcam all the way out there. And do some farmer's carries up and down the yard. That'd be cool. Little cardio, little traps, little grip, little back. Good practice. Woo! One arm farmer walks? I don't know about one arm, but. I don't usually do like a lot of one arm, one leg stuff. Your mom keeps trying to intermittent fasting, that's fine. How is eating a certain time supposed to help lose weight? Because you just eat less because you're not eating all day. That's kind of the idea. Like we talk about constantly, fat loss comes from a deficit of calories, but yeah, I mean like if all your meals are the same size and you just eat less meals, that could put you in a deficit, right? That's how intermittent fasting accidentally causes a deficit of calories. You can still be in a surplus even eating only during a certain time of the day, but yeah, we talk about this a lot. If that meal timing schedule feels good to her, go for it. Still should track your calories though. Yep. But that's how it helps with fat losses. Is if you go from eating 4 meals a day, and then you only eat 3, it's like, okay, well, you have removed an entire meal's worth of calories, basically, potentially. But it's not guaranteed to cause fat loss if you don't actually reduce your calories into a deficit, right? Yeah. Yeah, people get the wrong idea, Rancer. Yeah, right. In order to see fat loss, she still will need to be in a deficit, but sometimes, if you don't change anything about your meals, you just don't eat one of those or 2 of those meals, that can definitely introduce a deficit, right? If you restrict your eating window to 6 hours, but you eat a surplus in those 6 hours, you're gonna gain fat, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think tracking her calories would be helpful to her, yeah. Yep. It'll be helpful. That way she'll know what she's doing. So if she stops losing weight the way she wants, she'll be like, okay, cool. Time to adjust my calories, right? Fasting is only for people like you that are real fussy on the healthy food. False. False. You can fast with healthy food too. I mean, it's like, here we go. Fasting is helpful for anybody that finds it helpful. Simple as that. If it helps you out, go for it. If you like it, go for it. the basic principles of calories in, calories out always apply. Yeah. All part of the fun is that there's a lot of different ways to be in a deficit, right? So, as long as you're in that deficit, you'll be able to lose fat. But as long as you're not in a deficit, you won't. That's kind of how it works. If I increase protein intake during a deficit, should it help you give some power back in lifts? Most of your power coming back in your lifts is going to come from carbohydrate intake. But you shouldn't be cutting a lot of protein on a diet anyway. Your protein should be probably pretty consistent whether you're bulking or dieting. But if you want to have more energy, I would have more carbohydrates. That's the rocket fuel right there. That's the gasoline. Is the carbs. But if your protein is like low, then yeah, probably want to get some more protein in too. But most of them are carbohydrates. Your biggest problem is mental. Yeah, deficit definitely, it definitely takes some discipline. But make sure you're not cutting too hard. Like, how much weight are you losing per week? Because if you're losing over a pound a week, you can add calories back in and just lose weight a little more slowly and feel better. And honestly, the net result may be the same. If you can eat more food, it means you can train harder and move more during your day and have better energy. And probably burn a little bit more calories to offset a little bit more intake. It might be the same amount of fat loss. Potentially. Or around the same. But yeah, if your calories are super restricted, you're losing 2 pounds a week and training sucks, I mean, you don't have to do that. Just eat a little more. Lose weight a little more slowly. It's a long-term process anyway. Like, sustained fat loss is gonna take time regardless. There's no reason to make it suck. Just hunker in with a diet that feels good to you most of the time. It's manageable and sustainable. Good to go. That is my sort of preferred way to diet, and that's what I recommend too. Yeah. So 2 pounds a week means you're in an average of like 1,000 calorie deficit per day. If you're adhering to your diet every single day, right? So you could add as much as 500 calories per day and still lose a pound a week with the data that you provided. So 500 calories is like another meal, right? That's like another 2.5 cups of rice. That could help fuel you for training, or however you want to use your carbohydrates. You ever get muscle twitch in one spot for a while? Sure. I'm probably gonna do just some dids. Probably not gonna be able to go crazy today. Don't have that much time, but I'm feeling a little run down, so we're just gonna get in here and get after it a little bit. Yep. No, you count everything, Deshaun. Everything. Right, watch the fat loss video, Deshaun. I feel like you're asking me questions you know the answer to, right? Down 6.4 pounds last week, and did you start dieting last week? Because it comes off pretty quick in the beginning. Like, it's not even all fat loss, right? It's like water and stuff. 4th week diet, and you're still losing 6.5 pounds a week? Yeah, I mean, you can probably eat a little more if you want. If you feel good, then whatever. But, I mean, if you're a big boy and you got a lot to lose, it's probably gonna come off pretty quick. But yeah, as long as you're not like super bare bones calories, I mean, you have room to eat more though, for sure. Yeah. Hey, Ace, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Just getting started today. Oh, thinking about doing a little dids today, getting warmed up. See how it goes. But thank you, dude. Up from 12. Yeah, there's no way. You should not be at 1,200 calories, man. Go ahead and eat 2,000. Don't start like no food. That's not good. Oh, get you some exercise and eat 2,000. No, Reverend, it's not. Oh. That's at least not supported by research. That's like a bro myth. They're bodybuilding.com shorts. I don't know if they're available. No. Oh. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, dude. Oh. I love that machine, yeah. Hit my Titan. But yeah. 1200 is way too low. I'd say 1500 is way too low. 1800 at least. Let's get some exercise. You got it, Ace. Just doing my thing. I'm grateful for the support and encouragement, though, man. The kind words mean a lot. But yeah, let me get my diet and weight come off quick. There's a nice little chunk. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm probably not going to be competing for a while, but it will be fun. I'm going to try to actually make some gains. See if I can get better. Thankfully, no big muscle injuries. Sometimes, you get a little strain or something that you got to take it easy on that muscle for a little while, but nothing that knocks me all the way out of the gym, thankfully. But if that happens, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do your rehab. Gotta get healthy and then ease back into it. Yep. But if you have the discipline to maintain 1,500, 1,200 calories, that's pretty intense. But I would just bump that up a little bit. Probably at least 1,800. See how it goes. I'm not doing a lot of cardio right now. And the shot, I don't mean to harass you, but I know you're asking me questions that you know the answer to. Why are you doing that today? Just trying to keep the chat going? Yeah. And did you make a new account too, by the way? Yeah, that's just still really low. Am I gonna move away from physique? I'll probably continue to do physique, but I will also do classic physique. That's what I'm thinking. RBC today, yeah, it'd be fun. Looking forward to it as well. Okay. There we go. If you're in your teens, I wouldn't really recommend being in a big deficit. I'm just not going to answer any of the questions I'm asking you back. Just kind of keep doing the interview. Okay. People do that occasionally. It's interesting. Kind of get into that thing. Whatever. Oh. But yeah, if you're in the teens, 1, 500 calorie deficit isn't going to make you malnourished. But 2, unless you're really overweight, you might just want to keep building. Power clean? Nah, I don't think so. Oh. I think bench, squat, deadlift are enough for me. It's a great start, yeah. Depends on what your goals are. If you're trying to build big biceps, maybe not, but I mean, that's a great start, I'd say, right? I think malnourishment might come from, like you could eat 50 calories and be malnourished, I think. Or sorry, you could eat calories and be malnourished though. Don't get like micronutrients and stuff. I like macronutrients, but 500 calorie deficit's pretty tame. Slates here for 1 pound per week, not too bad. But yeah, if you're a young person, you might just want to be eating better foods, getting more exercise, rather than getting real restrictive. Bear oil? I don't know what that is. Bear oil. Nope, that was your question. Nope, bear oil. That's what you asked. That's all you get. So now you gotta put up an answer what bear oil is. You gotta roll with it now. Gotta roll with it now. You're locked in. Gotta commit. Man. No telling how these are gonna go today. No telling how these are gonna go. Feels like a deload day today. Like a deloader. I did not, abs though. A light day is a joke. I don't really, my programming isn't really defined enough to have deloads. It's gonna be a light day today. That's okay though. That's okay. It's a little tired today. Trying to work hard, man. Trying to. Oof. On a variety of platforms. Oh, trying to just get it going. Man. Some reps today or something. Woo. Oh. Darn. Just gonna get a big upper body, yeah. There you go. While you're resting the knee, some big upper body gains. Whew. Still gotta do some calves. We'll do some deads. I'm not sure if we're gonna have time to dabble with the isolation, unless the deadlift day is kind of a short one. We'll see. We'll see. Ugh. I've been taking it pretty easy on my bench recently. Maybe that'll help me get the squats and deads up a little bit. It's okay to focus on different things different times. Injury is kind of a not fun reason to do that, but it happens. It happens. Wouldn't quite say inevitable, but common. Yeah, common. These things do happen. Dang. Sucks, everybody's getting beat up. Try not to get beat up out here. Oh. Your chest has been an injury paradise, LaShawn? Sucks. Too young to be getting injured all the time. What's going on? No major injuries, thankfully, now. But I train like a granny, so not usually. I don't want to get too beat up. Train pretty conservatively so I can be in the gym, not getting injured. That's the idea. Hip flexibility is good, especially if you're spending a good part of your day sitting down. I can do it. Could do it. Reps. Woo. Oh. I mean, how long should you train? I feel like it's just you gotta start somewhere and get better. Right? Gotta start somewhere and get better. I track my calories. I also eat what I want, but what I want is generally like good. I don't eat meat right now, but I'd say I eat like a pretty sharp diet. Yeah. So I generally, like my diet right now is like lean protein, veggies. I have added healthy fats, fruits, and yogurt right now. Pretty sharp on the diet. I feel good doing that. I'm in a small deficit, but I mean, I've been dieting for about 3 weeks and I've lost about, 5-6 pounds, including the initial sort of extra drop. So we're right on schedule, we're right on track. So eating around 3,000 calories a day, losing about a pound a week, I would say. How much carbs? It's probably around 300 most days. What do you mean? Right. No, I still have dairy, so I'm not vegan. I just don't eat meat. Should be doing one muscle group a day or two. Depends on your overall split. How I usually cut infrequently. I try to give myself at least like 6 months of bulking before I do any kind of mini cut. This deficit will not be an intense one. This one's just tightening up a little bit and priming my body to be ready to make some gains here in about 2 months. And there's the sort of narcissistic reason of wanting to tighten up and feel a little more comfortable at the beach. That's all. But it does fit into my plan. So I do like a 2-month mini cut until August, basically. And then we basically bulk for a whole year. Ideally. Could add another mini cut if I want to. At some point we just kind of do a very disciplined lean bulk for like a year. And then begin dieting down for real to compete after that bulk. Yep. That's the idea. But I don't really have a lot of like I had 2 cups of rice yesterday because I needed a little bit more carbohydrates. But most of my carbs just come from fruits and veggies. But yeah, it's about 300 grams of carbs, 100 grams of fat, 225 grams of protein, and 3,000 calories. I'm gonna try to gain weight when you bulk for a year, like half a pound a week at most. Why switch to no meat? Just feel better. Yeah, feels good. I like the way the meals make me feel. Yeah, I think there's like a moral, ethical component too. You know, I feel better not contributing to like suffering of animals, I guess. But I think it's mostly just that food makes me feel clean burning, kind of even keel, feel good. What's my carb load look like on a lean bulk? Yeah, probably double the carbohydrates I'm eating right now. I'll probably be closer to like 4,000 calories. And just about all those calories are probably coming in from carbohydrates. The time it? Not necessarily. Oh. Meal timing is supposed to do with my like work schedule. Ever heard it? No, thankfully not. So I'll usually have the pre, intra, post workout nutrition. Then I'll eat a meal, stream for a bit, eat another meal, stream for a little bit, eat my post-stream meal, play with the family a little bit, have another meal before I go to bed. Usually how it works in a surplus. For the deficit, I bring down my carbs. I actually take like the main source of carbs out of everything. I don't have the meal before bed. 3,000 calories of veggies and protein and fruit. Yep. Nutrition is one thing I'm constantly questioning 24/7. What are you curious about? What's giving you a hard time? Because for me, I just eat the amount of calories and macros I need for the day and time it however it makes sense. And there's a lot of room to play around with that. What makes you feel good? Once you get your calories and macros down. Yeah. Carb time things don't matter. Saying too much, not really a big deal, yeah. Yeah, I'd say all those little things are just like
Play with it if you want to, but don't stress. I would say my stomach is relatively sensitive too. Or at least I'm sensitive to it, right? That's another reason why I think plant-based has been so nice for me, is because I've been feeling great with my stomach. So, that's been great. I'm pretty sensitive to my stomach, not necessarily that it's sensitive. So we get 225? I could get 300 grams of protein a day if I'm not careful. I have this stuff called Corn, Q-U-O-R-N. Super good. I love it. You supplement that with, your normal protein supplements. I have Greek yogurt. 225 is super easy. So like what I might actually do is I could pull down carbs and add protein if I wanted to. It's Q-U-O-R-N. I like the little bites. You basically just skizzle them up in a pan with like a little bit of olive oil and like some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and it tastes like it tastes like chicken. Like the consistency of it is like chicken. Not that it has to be like meat in order for me to like it. It's just that's just what it ends up. It's just most like it. It's kind of got like a dry texture to it. It's good. I like it. My pull today probably really light. Is there really when you want to eat protein and nutrients after working out? I mean, I'm hungry. I want to eat right after, but like the nutrient timing window I think has been a little bit debunked. But anecdotally, I would say I feel much better if I eat after training. Like if you miss the window, like are you doomed? And not necessarily, I don't think so, but I think you'll definitely feel better. You can boost some classic, nice. Get in there, Hammy. Get ready for some BC arenas, dude. It's time. Can you transfer a character yet? And is their faction changing? That's another question I have. You can boost, but yeah. Yeah, you can buy Hollow Stuff on it. Yep, that's where we're gonna be farming BGs. Yep, that's what we've been looking forward to. You need marks and you need honor. You can buy a bunch of stuff as you do with BGs. Yeah, but it's more vegetarian. It's not vegan. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think you just buy a boost. Right? Deshaun, I just answered that question. I'm gonna ask you a question for like the 5th time today. I need you to answer it. Are you not paying close attention to the stream? Because I'm not gonna give you a hard time about it, but I feel like you're asking me questions that you've heard the answer to before. Repeatedly today. Is there a reason for that? It's fine. If you're not paying attention to the stream, just not hearing it, that's fine, but I've asked you this question a couple times too. I want to hear what your answer is. Just curious. Because you're hitting me with rapid fire repeat questions, and then I ask you a question, you don't answer, you just ask me something else that I've already answered. I'm trying to figure out why that is. It's okay. I'm just curious, like, I just want to figure out how do I interpret what you're doing. No, I just answered that question, like right before you asked it, so. Right, man, so like, you don't have to do that, is what I'm saying. Like, if that's what people are doing, if they're asking questions that they already know the answer to, you can just type in the chat. If you want to connect, just go ahead and chat, that's fine. So I just want you to know that that's not necessary to connect. The chat's not going real fast. More than welcome to just type normally, you don't have to ask repeat questions and not answer my follow-ups, it's okay. Yeah. This is a safe place to interact. So if that's the issue that's going on, I don't want him to feel like he has to ask me the same thing. Right? Oh. Okay. That's fine to be curious, Deshaun, but asking me questions that I've already answered to you in that same question that you did, that's okay. Every question that you've asked today has been something that I'm pretty sure you know the answer to. And I'm pretty sure, did you make a new account recently too? That's another question I asked you that you didn't answer. Just curious. Like I said, I just want to understand what I'm doing, what I'm dealing with, that's all. So, like motivation, I actually doesn't really factor in that much. Motivation's just, like it's cloudy outside today. It's just kind of, it is what it is, it doesn't really affect what you do. Like on a sunny day, you might feel great, but it's not like you don't go to work when it's cloudy, right? Motivation is just, it's environmental. It's like, hey, I feel good today, or hey, I don't feel good today. Doesn't really matter, right? Because I already made the decision a long time ago to come in here and get this work done, so here we are. No. That's like kind of like one way to describe it, I guess. Like I don't really feel great today, but I'm glad to be here, glad to do my thing. Whew. This is what it is. Whew. I haven't paid to look at your hand, sorry. I need to check out the puppy though. Right, so I'm gonna quit giving you a hard time about it pretty soon, but it's not that you know the answer to it already because you're familiar with the science, it's that you know the answer already because you've been in the stream and heard me say it. So, but I understand that not everybody listens to everything I'm saying, so I just want you to know that if you feel like you need to ask repeat questions in order to interact, you don't need to do that. That's all. That's my objective. That's my reason for asking that type of question. Because if you think that you need to have a connection by asking the same questions that you know the answer to already, not necessary. Just chill. Chill and chat. Yeah, you can train calves every day. Yeah. Where's the puppy? I should just click Hemi's name. Show it to me. Like the sauna? Not really. But I do like going for walks when it's really warm outside. Oh my goodness, that's a puppers. That's a good puppy. That's a good puppy. Whew. That's a good puppy. But no, I don't really do much sauna. But like I said, going out for walks when it's warm here in like California summer, that's pretty nice. But I don't really like to sit, like just sit in a little hot box. I can see it being meditative and whatnot. It's just not something I generally do. I'd rather, like if I'm gonna be like out in the heat, I'd like to have I like to be moving and have like like a breeze blowing. That's great. Here we go. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure his mom will be on board with that puppy. We will see. Right, that's what I'm saying, right? So I'm gonna go for a walk when it's hot outside. Yeah. Big old deadlift. Nice. I mean, if your glutes are fatiguing during a deadlift, it's good. You're using your glutes, that's good. Yeah, pushing your hips through at the top, yep. Just keep on building fitness. Well, at least you're using them, that's good. That's the right idea. Yep. Yep. Yeah, your glutes are tired at the top because you need to push your hips through to finish the lift, and your glutes are trying to push your hips through, so, yep, that's okay. You've identified an area to get stronger, so you can do glute focused stuff if you want to, like hip thrusts or whatever else. But yeah, that's good. It's good that your form is activating your glutes at the top. It's really good. Back to fatiguing, that's all good. It's all good. It's all just part of the plan. Good job on the lift though. Good job. I don't even know if I'll be getting to 385 today. I think I'm just doing reps today. I really don't want to take a day off, but gotta find some way to get recovered. Ah. Might just keep grinding down. My whoop recovery was better today. That's good. Still hurting. Woo. Still feeling it. For sure. Feeling it. I may go ahead and get the straps on here, just for fun. It's because we're gonna be doing some reps on the dids. And some reps today. Do some focused stuff. Get them legs strong. Rather than just ripping the big weight. Because we did the heavy deads. Then we did a heavy hex workout. Well, it was heavy, it's kind of like volume heavy hex workout. Now I'm just probably gonna be doing a relatively light, form focused, deload-esque kind of deadlift workout. But we need to do more hex stuff. The hex, I feel like I'm still feeling my my traps all the way down my back from the hex bar stuff, so that was cool. That lets me know we need to do more of that. Definitely. Yeah, hex is great. I like straight bar for the hamstring and glute activation though. But yeah, hex bar is really fun. I love it. I love it. How big a difference is the hex? They're different lifts, right? Like you're saying, they're different lifts. It's just you're both pulling an object off the ground. So you can call it a deadlift, but it's different, especially when you do it off of the high bar like I do. It's kind of like a rack pull. You have a few dumbbells, an Olympic bar, and some plates, you're good to go, yeah. You're good to go. You're good to go. I know, you tall guys act like you're at such a disadvantage, Brett. Make me sick. I'm just such a gigantic, beefy human. Everything is so difficult. It's like, shut up. Over here weighing 300 pounds, lifting houses. I got no sympathy for you. I got no sympathy, you behemoth. Got no sympathy. So now you're back on your other account. And you also know how tall I am, Deshaun. Why are you doing this to me, man? Why are you doing this to me? You know how tall I am. You're in here every day. Why are you doing this to me? How young are you? Because I'm gonna quit. I mean, if you're just like a youngster, just don't listen. I mean, I guess that's fairly standard. But you know this stuff. You know how tall I am. You're in here every day, which is why I'm so befuddled by your your insistence that you just don't know any of the things that I've told you before. Silly boy. You're silly. 5'11", 215, I think, yep. Ever mention your height? That's because you don't listen, bro. That's because you don't listen. That's what I'm saying. That's a youngster. Don't listen. Boy. Here we go. Oh. Imagine eating 14 calories and not gaining weight. Guess you gotta eat more then. Yeah. Guess you gotta eat a little more. 4K is a pretty, standard bulking calories for me, but I don't gain weight real fast. But it's pretty good though. Feels good. Eat 2,400 calories and gain weight? Well, track your calories more accurately, first of all. Make sure you're actually eating 2,400 calories. And if you need to reduce them, remove more. Yep. You'll be alright. Burn some more calories if you don't eat less. Get the deficit somehow. Woo. Much weight? Just doing some 225 reps. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Nope. No AC, but just pop the door open in the morning. It's kind of cool. On the deadlifts? What do you mean? What's my max deadlift gonna be like me? I mean, that's not gonna be hard to get my max deadlift. You don't have to track calories. It's the stupidest thing people believe in. I mean, you don't have to, but like if you want to achieve a result, I think it's useful. But you don't have to if you don't want to. You can just take like a kind of a random eat how much you think you want approach, and you might reach your goal, but you also might not. If you track your calories, you 100% will reach your goal as long as you stick to your calories and adjust when necessary. So it's just depending on whether you want to be deliberate and precise about reaching your goals, or you want to be kind of just like, kind of see what happens with it, right? Yeah, you don't have to though. But if you're serious about it and you want to be confident that you're actually going to get there, I think tracking is super useful. I mean, I'm doing calf raises and little glute ham thingies. Yep. What's deadlift day? Counting calories can be tough in the beginning, but it'll get easier over time. That is the truth with everything, right? If that helps people have some confidence. It's like I have to put my food in the food scale every time. It's like, well, yeah. Riding a bike is pretty hard in the beginning, and then it becomes natural. Just like when you have your food scale in your kitchen, it's just like it doesn't really take any extra time. Just slap it on there. It takes like maybe 1 whole minute more of your day to put your food on the food scale. Tops. You know? So I absolutely agree. And that could be like a source of confidence for people. That's gonna actually want to know why the deadlifts. Well, I'm not only doing deadlifts, right? I'm doing other stuff too. But if I only do deadlifts today, why? Because those are a pretty awesome movement. It's a good workout. That 1 minute will ruin you? Well, sucks to suck, man. Good luck. You know? Sucks to suck. Good luck out there. Depends on, if you want to succeed or not, I guess. It's like, I don't want to do what's required to succeed. Okay, well, sucks to suck then, I guess. It is what it is. Nice, fishy. Way to work in the deads, man. Way to work on the bench, I should say. Sorry. Everybody out there is gonna be kicking your ass, and you're gonna know exactly why. It's because you won't devote 1 more minute to your day to track your calories. Like, all right, it's on you. It's on you. Best time of day to take creatine, whatever. You can take it. I just take it at the same time every day, in the morning, at night, whenever. It's fine. I just put it in my pre-workout, and that's good to go. Yeah, I'm doing some nice, light, easy deads for reps today. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Bruin Crusade? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you can just, like, play. But I think, like, the boosted stuff, you can buy for, like, the packaged stuff, right? Yep. Yeah, I think he's joking, Blue, right? I think he was being silly, like, that's what some people would say, not him in particular, right? Yeah. Woo! That was Bout Club? You got this. Yeah, BC Hype Nation, good to see you. Thanks for the prime, welcome back. 19 big ones. Woo. Just went in to log in and said to activate game time, that's a different thing. You do need to have an active WoW subscription to play in BC, yeah. It's not completely free, but I don't think there's like an extra price. But yeah, you do need to have a WoW sub. Sorry, I thought that was assumed. Well, you don't have to like pay for an expansion like you would for like, you know, new Shadowlands expansion or something like that. Right? I mean, just do PvP then. If you don't like to kill bosses quickly in PvE. I mean, honestly, like, for me, PvE, just going in, stomping bosses and getting loot, that's all I'm only doing it for the loot anyway, so. Right? What's going on? If you find a way to render, noise. Noise. 5 level 185 and bench 325. Do you know what I can do to get bench 315? It's very urgent. Yeah, spend a whole lot of time working slowly on progressive overload for your bench. And eat more. Yep. Probably just gonna take you a little time, but yeah. Slowly work your way up. It's gonna be a lot of sub-maximal volume. 225, it's great. Now just keep on grinding, man. Keep on grinding. Yep. Are the classic reloads off the original game? No, it is. Everybody's just a lot better. Yeah. Everybody's just a lot better. Here we go. I actually know what's going on. I'm just exaggerating maybe a little bit, but still. We should probably put some more weight on this. Yeah. Gotta wake up, man. Hurting today. But I think I'm getting a little bit of leg activation, so that's good. The deadlifts are mostly probably leg exercise doing it today. Man. I'm probably still on Fairlina right now, but we'll see. Did some hamstring and glute work today. Right now I'm still on Fairlina. Maybe we'll switch over somewhere else, we'll see. Depending on who I have to play with. I really want to play with my buddy Dan. Garbage. Oof. That's on that 275. Not gonna be a heavy day today. We're doing some kind of focused reps. It's kind of I think that's like the right move today. Some focused reps. I played a little bit of ESO. It's pretty cool. Yep. It's pretty cool. Oh. Pause have a nice physique by working on the 1 rep, sure. Train for your athletic goals and diet for your aesthetic goals, sure. Yeah. I mean, training for a 1 rep max is still going to involve resistance training. I would say that staying super lean isn't really optimal for trying to be as strong as possible, but good. The 15% isn't super lean, but yeah, sure. Just don't eat too much. Yeah. Yep. Exclamation mark nutrition. Take a look at that. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Rancer on my YouTube channel, exclamation mark IRL. And I mean, the things I'm doing here on stream are not real advanced. If you just keep the weight where it makes sense for you, right? Well, if you're gaining weight, you may theoretically be in a deficit, but you're not actually in a deficit, right? If you're gaining weight, you're probably not, right? But if you're relatively untrained, then you can gain muscle in deficit, sure. But if your weight is going up, theoretically or not, you're not in a deficit, right? Theoretically, it doesn't really matter, right? So competing, I plan to, yep. I'm not actively dieting down to compete right now, but I'll probably compete in 2022. Take some time to grow. So I'm thinking, some good time to progress the physique. There's some slow neck times. Okay, whatever. Can't help you there. Creeping into the BS territory with that one. Nice, Blaze. Good luck to him, man. It's not easy. Not easy. The competition cut. Good luck to him, man. I don't think I do a lot of tedious stuff. I could do more. I could do more. Just for the balance. Could do more. Whew. Oh man. All right. Here we go. Got what to work. The Twitch thing. Yeah, a lot more people use the Twitch app than I realized. I hardly ever use the app. No. I have seen him on like TikTok, Blue Tank. Neat stuff. Neat stuff. I've been eating around 6.5% of your maintenance calories. Started lifting in the last 3 weeks and your weight has not changed a bit. Which way do you want your weight to go? Down? How many actual calories are you eating? Because your maintenance, I mean, you may have miscalculated, right? That's what it sounds like. It's just like, okay, hey, that amount of calories, I'll put you enough of a deficit. But also remember that weight loss isn't linear, so you could be in a deficit, not see any change for 3 weeks, and all of a sudden it just chunks. I've lost about 12 pounds for previous 6 weeks. You're probably fine then. It's probably just gonna chunk here pretty soon. 3 weeks is kind of a long time. Could do a refeed day. Sometimes a refeed day kind of can trigger your body to relax a little bit and chunk. 750 is pretty low. Do one day where you eat maintenance. I bet your body relaxes and lets some weight off. And that is definitely not like a technical term. Relaxing your body and letting weight off is not a technical term, but that's like what happens. It's interesting. That is another thing though. You may need to do some small recalculation for your maintenance. But if you're losing 2 pounds a week and all of a sudden you don't lose anything, it seems like your body's just holding on a little bit. Especially because your calories are so low. I might just move a little more and eat like 2,000. But anyway, do one day of maintenance and see what happens. Like get some carbs in you or something. Not too long FPS. I've loved working out for a long time, so. But I don't remember the time. I don't remember the exact moment, right? Oh. Oh, man. Is 4 times a week good? Sure. Could it be better? Yeah. It's a good start. Oh, man. Or if you're killing it 4 times a week, could be plenty. Yeah. 2 pounds a week is pretty aggressive. How much do you weigh? Whew. Anyway, something. I was getting real light at deadlifting. Any tips? Breathe better. Get a nice breath to brace your core with. And maintain that in your belly throughout the lift. Once again, that's not technically how air works, but it kind of is what it feels like. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty low calories. Yeah. You told me how much you weigh, sorry. My bad. Depends, Blue. Depends. You can brace at the bottom too. But yeah, both ways are fine. I would eat a little more food daily, Remy. I would eat around 2,000 daily, just for training as hard as you are. But in the short term, I would do a refeed day. I bet you'll lose weight. Shoulder's not injured, but it is weird. It's not injured, but it is weird. That's how it is. Just is. It just is. All right. Thanks, Dennis. Yeah, I've heard both of those before. I feel like with the wraps, it makes more sense for me to kind of brace at the bottom. Tough today, man. Oof. Tough today. Feeling it. But we're just doing some light stuff. At the top, go for it. I think it's good to kind of get yourself in position at the top. And then if you have to take a breath, like that's what I'm doing right now. Power through? We are. We are. Just not real heavy, it's all, that's a little deload ski, it's all good. we can get like a big breath at the top, and then do a little half breath at the bottom. Thank you, Remy. Big flex for you, appreciate it, man. Whew. It wasn't just a deadlift event, but it was really fun. There was a prize, yeah, cash prize. Cash monies. For both teams, but we brought home the dub. It's cool. It's actually, I posted the whole thing on the Deads. Sorry, the whole thing on the Gains channel. 435 is insane. Thank you. But my 160-pound little sister squats 430, so it ain't that much. She's also a beast, though. Be right back, bro. 1 second. Yeah, my sister's nuts. She's gonna be hanging out with us for a couple days. I'm not sure if she's gonna lift on stream or not, but we'll see. It'll be fun. It's 275, not quite 315. Even lighter than that. What was the scare, Quinlan? I don't look 5'11"? Man, in what way? Some people think I look taller, some people think I look shorter. Just am what I am. Just is what it is. Yeah, she's a beast. She's awesome. But she trains for powerlifting, so there's that. When I first joined the 1,000-pound club, I don't know. Probably pretty early on in the actual bodybuilding journey, maybe probably my 20s, something like that. Well, to an extent. Yeah. Ooh. That's not spooky, Quinlan. I don't really, I think I'd probably get into powerlifting before I get into strongman. But I'd most likely just continue to do bodybuilding. We could probably do 315 in a second. Just do some light reps of 315. Oh man. Just getting them leggies. Oh, some loving. Man. All right. Woo. Just put a little more on there. Little 315s. Woo. It's like 65%. That's okay though. Nice respectful deload reps. Nice, Zergy. Thanks for hanging out, man. Happy to be hanging out with you in the gym. Sounds good to me, man. Whew. Sounds good to me. Oh. Glad to have you. Whew. An honor to be your gym buddy. Thanks, man. Struggling today, but it's all right. We're making it through. I mean, if we're gonna do a kind of a shorter workout, a deadlift today is probably a fine day to have be a slightly shorter workout. And with the sub, thank you, Zerky. Big flicks for you, man. Once again, glad to have you on the team, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I sent you a ton of BC stuff. I know that you're working on the Fury thing. I think we'll have to kind of keep up with the trends of WoW right now, and probably after that one, we'll save some of those BGs for later and probably start doing the TBC stuff. And then I'll have some pre-patch BGs on the way too, so, yeah. Just go ahead and boost, the silence is what I would say. Go ahead and boost, get to 60, and get yourself a little bit caught up and ready for actual BC. Leveling is going to take a long time, if going from 1 to 60, even with the experience being increased, I believe. I just boost. Sounds good, Quinn. Thanks, man. So, and about the video, it's not getting like a crazy, algorithm-rich start, but I think the video quality and the editing is so good, I feel like it's the kind of video that will slowly grow and outperform the average, so just want to tell you that. Yep, switching to TBC for the third video we get to. The same thing with you, Lance, this. You already had sent some TBC, so that's good. Yeah, Doom is good stuff. But yeah, we gotta kind of roll with it. The shorts are from bodybuilding.com. I don't know if they're available. They sent them to me because I was one of their peeps. Yeah. We're gonna work out today because it's Deads and Squatsy spraining your ankle. You could probably hold off on putting a lot of weight on it then, man. Might be smart. Supposed to be content? Yeah, I'm just saying that just for the content creation, I think it'll probably be a good idea to sort of produce more of the classic stuff because that's going to be kind of the trend for modern WoW, for just WoW in general right now. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great too. How many meals will I eat a day? I have my pre-intro post is probably one thing, and then another meal, another meal, then another meal. So four and like a protein bar maybe, something like that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll do the experiment. It's my suspicion that the classic stuff is kind of the hype stuff, and you kind of want to be in on the hype a little bit, right? So I'm thinking, here we go. I'm up with these reps on the screen. Not be really heavy, but how many did we do at 275? Did we do like 5x6, 275? Or was it 3? I swear it was like 5. I don't really know. Do the same thing here. These are easy, but I'm just kind of trying to focus on them. Whew. Man. But yeah. Right now it's probably like 4-ish. 4-ish meals. But it's kind of more like 3 plus snacks and subs. All right. Storm replacement, yeah. Replacement, storm, yep. I'm just too goddamn clean. Yep. I know I'm gonna do that. Corrupted gladiator, fearless gladiator Bajheera, bro. Just is what it is. Just know. You just know. What's the gap to my workout and my meals? So as soon as I finish working out, I'll have the 2 scoops of like protein. Then I'll shower and I'll eat right after, so. Yeah. Yeah, Conan, you gotta look out for the storm bolts, you gotta look out for the reflected Hodges, reflected coils. That's the juicy stuff right there. Too goddamn clean. Too goddamn clean. So yeah, highlighting the reflects and stuff is good. I feel today pretty tired. I'm feeling a little low energy this week. But, you know, the lifts really aren't feeling that bad. It's just tired. Tired, man, tired. Now I generally wake up and I'll get some video, business, housework done just while I'm waking up and sipping on my pre-workout stuff, but I don't usually eat a meal, no. Yeah. I think the calf raises. There's a lot. The stretch is pretty important on the calf raises. I do feel like I have pretty decent calf genetics, but I could be working them a lot more, so. Anabolic breakfast. I mean. Do deadlifts count as an anabolic breakfast? That was 6, right? I think so. Pretty sure. Oof. Man. Jeez. I could get a dip thing for this thing. I just use the sort of handles on that bath machine, which probably isn't what they're intended for, but they're holding my weight a little bit, so that's good. Oh. Jeez. Whew. But yeah, it depends on what you got already. In terms of attachment. Yeah, I mean, I think Rogue has dip attachments to put onto a rack. Right? I think so. Jeez. Six reps, good. All right. Let's do another one then. I want to keep doing this too. Gotta do some in between. This is very similar to what I'm doing with deadlifts, but still. We'll get 6 done here, and then we'll think about if we want to do any more. It's a little deload ski. Workouts make it tough as we dip into a deficit, but I think I'm just a little tired. I think we'll be okay. You're bulking, but I got some extra fat I'm not a fan of. Do you think you should run a mini cut influence of cardio? I'd rather you just slow down your food. Or a little bit of cardio, as long as it doesn't inhibit your training and recovery, is fine. You can slow down your food a little bit though. I don't mean to be a hypocrite. I myself am doing a small mini cut right now. But it's part of the plan. You don't really want to cut. You don't really want to get scared of a little bit of body fat when you're bulking and try to do mini cuts. It's a good way to not make any gains. How long have you been bulking? Because you could start doing some cardio or something. You could bring your calories down a little bit. I wouldn't go in a deficit. Maybe even just like maintenance for a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't get scared of a little bit of body fat when you're bulking. Just like you have to have discipline if you feel like you're getting a little smaller in a diet. You gotta discipline and stick to it when you feel like you're getting a little chubby in the bulk too. But you'll be the judge of that, whether you're gaining too much. Yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid to gain some mass, including a little bit of body fat. Just get strong. But I've bulked since February this year? Yeah, it's only been 3 months. Yeah. I wouldn't dive into a mini cut. If anything, just bring your calories down a little bit. But yeah. Just slow down your food a bit. Still eat enough to train hard and to progress your strength and stuff, but yeah, I wouldn't quite mini cut if you've only been bulking for a couple months and you're still really doing lifting. Just tighten up a little bit, but don't go in a deficit. If you want to add a little cardio, that might be fine though. If that sounds like fun to you. You got explodes. Happy to, man. Happy to. Whew. Yeah, I'd say overall stay the course. On the bulk. Stay the course. Maybe in 6 months you can tighten up a little if you want to. Dude, Havoc, my man. Good to see you. Big flex for the 40 months. What a freaking beast. Woo! Oh, man. Thanks for keeping the love rolling, man. It means a lot to me, dude. Woo! Hope the games are treating you well, man. Woo! I think cardio has value. I like it, but I'm not currently making time for it. But I think it's good for your fitness. Overall. Feels good. I think cardio in a bulk is actually nice. And that little bit of stimulus can kind of help you be hungrier for certain meals where you might otherwise be. Whew. Yeah, sprints are a different kind of cardio. That's a little more like HIIT, right? Not bad though. No. You like it? Yeah, fair enough. My athletic background featured, 5 years or so of endurance training being my main focus. So I've got that in me too. I'm not sure. Let me see what the deal is. You can TLDR real quick if that. I don't mind. You absolutely can. Two more sets of deads. Sounds good. I think we're going pretty light today, but I feel like the deads are pretty slow and controlled. That's probably just fine. Alright, this is what we need. Kind of the junk food? Yeah, that'll probably help. Yeah. Tightening up your food selection. I mean, it all comes down to your calorie intake, but getting more nutritious foods that are maybe not quite as calorie dense might be okay. Just the extra stuff that's not as helpful to you, performance-wise, it could be fine to cut out. I'd rather you, if you're gonna bring your calories down a little bit, tighten up your calories a little bit, cutting out junk food would probably be a fine place to, reduce those calories, right? Oh man. Oh. Thoughts on Chris Bumstead? He's a beast. What thoughts in particular? What are you thinking? No, I have not seen this one. Interesting. Whew. Sweaty clip. Cooling might be optimal for performance, but I far prefer being warm when I train. Interestingly. But maybe it's like cooling in particular spots. Interesting. Just looking at the description of it, looks kind of neat. I mean, I come over, this might be kind of gross, but I come over here and I have this hoodie that's pretty sweaty at this point to wipe off my face. And it's kind of cold in here, so the hoodie gets kind of cool. And then it cools off my face a little bit, my forehead. It's pleasant. I don't know if it's cool enough to actually have an effect, but certainly is kind of nice. That's cool though. Because it's not really talking about cooling off your muscles, it's cooling off certain parts. That's interesting. Because there's a lot of anecdotal little experiences like that. It feels nice, but then if it's it actually has performance benefits that are repeated, tested and repeatable. It's kind of neat. Very cool. This one to be as big as possible. Quit worrying about gaining body fat. Gotta let go of that. I mean, that's tough for me too. I don't really love feeling like a chunker, but I mean, if you give yourself good time in a surplus, it's not necessarily a more massive surplus necessarily better, but more time in a surplus. That's why I'm gonna do this little mini cut, go to the beach, and then it's ideally a year of bulking. Slowly, but a whole year to make gains is I mean, we might be hurting some feelings next time we get on stage, not ideally, right? Hurting some feelings, hopefully. I love that feeling. So when I did the Muscle Mania California show, I'll just tell you a small story. Let me do my deadlift first, I'll tell you a story. Oh. But just to TLDR, it's one of my favorite feelings when you finally take your shirt off in the warm-up room and everybody just says, fuck, under their breath, because they know they lost. I love that feeling. Oh! That'll be you uttering the fuck or causing it to be uttered. Whew. Maybe a power meat burner now. Nobody be afraid to put weights up with it. But yeah, two things. One, at the California Muscle Mania thing, like I go in the warm-up room, everybody's eating their rice cakes, pumping up, practicing their posing. I'm just kind of sitting there with my shirt on, smiling, listening to music, chilling, maybe having a bite to eat, taking it easy. I'm not warming up too early or anything like that. But then when they say that they're getting started and Physique is gonna be up on stage in a bit, hit a few push-ups, kind of start shaking it out, do some band curls or whatever, do some banded shoulders, finally take off the shirt, start practicing posing. You could just tell, everyone was like, dang. I love it. I love it. Nothing against anybody I was competing against. There's some really good physiques there. But I just really like that feeling. Because bodybuilding is like, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. You've already done everything you can do. Like, in a powerlifting meet, maybe you can go psycho and lift more than you ever lifted and beat somebody that you weren't supposed to beat. But in bodybuilding, it's like the work is done. This is just going and celebrating. Nothing you can do. Can't get any leaner backstage. Can't get any bigger backstage. You can pump up maybe, but it's already over, man. Another funny thing is, so they were having like an athletes meeting, and everybody's like got all their hoodies on and stuff, and I just got my tan, my first coat of tan. So I go to the athletes meeting and I don't have my shirt on. And it seems like I'm just like flexing on everybody, which was not my intention. But it was kind of funny. Because it's in like a theater, so everybody's sitting down in the theater, and I'm standing up with no shirt on, just flexing on everybody. It's kind of funny. It was not my intention. But I think people knew then too. So that's my goal, is to get to the point where everybody knows it's already over. Oh my wa, oh shit, it's already over. You're already dead. Oh my wa, oh shit, it's already over. I like that. That's the goal. Nani! That's what everybody else says. Nani! No! My training! Was it all for nothing? Yep. Wasn't for nothing. But it wasn't for first place. But then of course I go and get shit on the pro show, so we got work to do. Not get too big of a head. What does it lead to my workout and before my workout? Post-workout right now is just a broccoli and protein meal. Pre-workout, I just have 2 scoops of whey isolate and then I have carbs during the workout. Love to see me hop in with Nick sometime. I mean, if Nick wants to play Warzone, I'm super down. He is one of the absolute biggest streamers on Twitch. And I think he likes me a lot. And I really appreciate that. But I very much doubt that like a collab is like in his best interest when he could be collabing with like Tim and other gigantic mega streamers though. But I mean, if he randomly wanted to, super down to play. But I also completely understand if his schedule is sort of full of actual mega streamers, not little WoW nerds. But yeah, I mean, down to hang out and chat about the games while he, you know, is constantly trying to revive me or something, you know? Sure. But I completely understand. Be fun for sure. Yar's not in a hurry now, no. Let's do one more set. Let's see, yeah, it's 9:44, okay. And that's nothing against Nick. I'm sure he'd play, you know, no matter what. Just whoever wants to. But what I'm saying is that I think his content creation schedule is sort of optimized by playing with other colossal mega streamers. But yeah, I mean, I'd be down, sure. Oh boy. That is a tremendous gift that a huge streamer can give to a smaller streamer. Like, for example, Quinn hopping on to chat about nutrition. Like, that was fun for me and it was fun for him, but it was also very generous of him to share his platform and his content with me, who's a much smaller, you know, number-wise streamer, right? So, I understand that. And it's part of the game. It's all good. Here we go. Let's do one more set. Oh. Oh. That's fine, Lance. It's just some yard work being done. Could have my yard redone. Get a bunch of turf back there. Whew. All good. I'm not gonna switch on the thing. That'll be fine. But yeah, thanks. The sound canceling software. I mean, if it's constant, I could do it. It's not that big of a deal. It's all good. These are Versa grips. Whew. I don't think you always get renowned, but often. Yeah. Whew. Man. Oh, I mean, it'd be fun to go train, I'm sure. That's for sure. Yeah. The Proud of Me was awesome, huh? That was great. So fun. Whew. All right. I think we're done with deads. Those all felt fine, but it's just, I really gotta get out of here pretty soon because I have a meeting at 10. We're gonna be cutting it mighty close as it is, but whatever. So grab the protein shake, change clothes real quick. Say what's up. All good. But we're back for the games today too. Today's gonna be our first day of TBC pre-patch. Yeah, they're really going ham out there. That'll be fun, huh? It'll be great. Super cool. Automate this. No, maintenance is over now. It's over now. Yeah. Mike and Vogue, no, yeah, those are some big one shots. That's tough. That's tough. With Convoke, you can Stormbolt the Druid as soon as he comes out of stealth, and you'll still die. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, no, the servers are definitely up now. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll try to, so I'll see if there's a queue. I don't know, there's a lot going on today. Hopefully we don't get in the queue. Old Farolina. Server's bumping, dude. Yeah, that was pretty good done for today, I think. Relatively light, but I feel like I had him pretty well under control and with half decent form, so you know, we take those. We take those, right? Oh. Man. Woo. Yeah, are there more XP? As you get more XP now leveling up, that's probably good, right? Ever heard of people getting injuries in their finger nerves or deadlifts? Not that I can specifically think of, but I guess I could see that potentially being a thing. I've heard of trigger finger. Is that a thing? Is that kind of what you're thinking of? Trigger finger. But I can't think of any specific instances of it, but what's up, dog? Wrapping up a quick little deadlift workout. Not bad though, not bad. But we gotta get going here pretty soon. I got a meeting real soon. So we'll hop in on that in a second. But good work today. Thanks for watching. Just gonna kind of do a couple more little piddling sets here. A couple of extra thingies. And then we'll be back. I'm gonna look to be on the gaming stream at 11. And we'll, I think the plan for me really is not a very complicated day. It's really just to bang out classic BGs like all day today on my warrior. So get on that honor farm. I think it's gonna take a lot of honor to get this loot. But that's fine. I'm gonna get beat up for a while. If I can get a good group, that'll help. Because my character's pretty under-geared. We're gonna need some heavy carries and some juicy heals. But it should be fun. Level 4, yeah. Right, that's what I'm talking about, Davis. Yeah, because you want to get that. You want to get a couple pieces of loot at least. I figure if we grind out some BGs, should be able to at least get a couple pieces, right? A couple. Something, right? Something. Right? Yup. Yup. Private Bajheera, baby. Pumping. Pump City. Oh, man. Alright, team. Oh my gosh, Forged by Gaming, thank you so much for the Super Saiyan 2 Ascension at the buzzer, man. Big saying love in the chat forum, guys. Hit up with some badge SSJs. Let's go ahead and wrap up the workout on a good note. Got some deads done, got some accessories done. Not real heavy, but nice, slow and controlled. Good form, feeling good. I feel like we got some hamstring and glute activation along with the extra calves and stuff, so I'll take it. Tomorrow I'll probably train maybe arms and shoulders or bodybuilding back. We'll see what I feel like doing. But either way, we'll see you guys later today on stream. Back in about 1 hour to pick it up with TBC pre-patch. Should be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the sub, loving, and the power up, Forge. You rock, man. See you guys soon. Peace.